This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for August 8, 2023. And in the news this evening, JDF makes a major ganja seizure in Hanover. The Maritime, Air and Cyber Command of the Jamaica Defense Force has made a major marijuana seizure in Hanover. The JDF says service members were deployed to the Greater River Bay area on Sunday to locate and interdict a vessel of interest. It says they took control of the vessel early Monday morning. According to the JDF, on board the vessel were approximately 22 knitted bags of what appeared to be marijuana. The Army says safeguarding Jamaica's maritime space is central to its work. Through our maritime operations, several illicit activities that pose a threat to our country and our citizens have been intercepted and persons detained. St. Mary man charged for father's fatal stabbing. 33-year-old Omar Forth of Portmore, St. Mary, was arrested and charged following the stabbing death of his father at their home on Saturday, August 5. Reports from the Portmore police are that about 3 a.m., Forth and his father, 74-year-old Clovis Forth, had an argument during which he reportedly used a knife to inflict several wounds to him. The police were alerted, and upon arrival, Clovis was assisted to hospital where he was pronounced dead. An investigation was launched and Forth was charged with murder on Sunday, August 6, following a caution statement. His court date is being finalized. 2 persons of interest in Portmore violence surrendered to police. 2 of the 8 men named as persons of interest for questioning by the St. Catherine South Police in relation to ongoing violence in sections of Portmore have turned themselves in. Boy and Chad surrendered to cops at the Portmore police station on Monday. Head of the police division, Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, said the men will be interviewed by detectives. The division had issued a request for several men to report to the Portmore Criminal Investigation Branch for questioning in connection with a series of violent incidents in the communities of Gregory Park and Banga Gully. The incidents under investigation include a string of crimes such as murder, shooting, and arson. In the latest incident on Sunday, August 6, a man and a woman were shot in the Watson Grove community. The man was pronounced dead upon arrival at hospital, while the woman was admitted. This incident followed a fiery attack in Gregory Park, which left several persons homeless. The police say they will intensify operations within the space to curtail illegal activities. High-powered rifle found in St. James. Another high-powered weapon is off the streets of Montego Bay, St. James, with the seizure of an SLR rifle and a magazine containing 4 live rounds. The find was made during a police military operation conducted in the Irwin community this morning. The gun was found in a highly vegetated area. Superintendent in charge of operations for St. James, Aaron Samuels, told the news. This comes as a part of a series of operations across Area 1 and St. James to disarm and arrest the criminals he shared. FLA workers strike over wage discontent. Several workers at the Firearm Authority stayed off the job on Tuesday, citing concerns related to the government's compensation reclassification exercise. Consequently, individuals arriving for scheduled appointments were left without assistance as the facility's entrance remained padlocked. Williams urges residents to share info with cops after Trelawney teen killed in home invasion. Minister of Education and Youth Favour Williams is urging residents to share information with the police investigating the brutal attack on 3 females in Albertown, Trelawney on Sunday that left 15-year-old Jamila Cole dead and her 39-year-old mother hospitalized in serious condition. Jamila's 17-year-old cousin, who was also attacked in the home invasion, managed to escape and raise an alarm. That was not before Jamila and her mother were viciously assaulted and beaten over their heads. Jamila, who was taken to hospital in an unconscious state, died on Monday. Reports are that she was also sexually assaulted. Williams said the incident represents another darker chapter in the spate of violent attacks on citizens. The minister expressed a particular sadness at the death of Jamila, who was a student at the Troy High School in Trelawney. In condemning the attack on the family, Williams said no alleged prior dispute or argument can justify the barbaric and wanton violent attack on the mother and the two girls. Jamila's father, Shirley Cole, has told the media he believes that the attack on the family is linked to a domestic dispute. It is heartrending that at a time when Jamaicans are supposed to be reflecting on our achievements as an independent nation, that criminal elements are bent on carrying out devious acts of violence, Williams said. This is another tragic attack on the vulnerable in our society, and we must play our part to ensure that the guilty do not go unpunished, she added, while appealing for anyone with information that can assist the police with their investigations to do so quickly. Meanwhile, the police have taken a person of interest into custody in connection with the home invasion and the murder of Jamila. Children's advocate condemns the dastardly killing of 15-year-old Trelawney girl. Children's advocate Diane Gordon Harrison has condemned the killing of 15-year-old Jamila Cole and the attack on her family. The teen died on the weekend after burglars invaded her home in Cotton Tree District, Trelawney, and attacked her and the members of her family. Her mother and a cousin remain hospitalized in serious condition. Mrs. Gordon Harrison said the tragedy is not only sobering, but also very disheartening and sad.
Hearing about this tragedy is not only sobering, but it's also very disheartening and sad. To have a 15-year-old lose her life in such a tragic set of circumstances with such extreme violence, of course, really gets to the core of what pain feels like for a family. So as children's advocate, on behalf of myself and the office that I lead, we express our condolences publicly, and we also are bearing in mind the 17-year-old who is described as having escaped the ordeal. And we're very much aware of the fact that this escape is not truly an escape, because she now has to deal with the psychological pain and the trauma. And I also use this opportunity to implore well-thinking Jamaicans to assist law enforcement with probing this matter in terms of sharing whatever information you may have, because this is a dastardly act that has really put a scar on the nation at a time when we're celebrating independence.
Deputy Superintendent Winston Milton, head of the Trelawney Police, has also again urged the residents of Cotton Tree District to assist the police in finding Jamila's killers. Superintendent Milton told the news on Tuesday afternoon that the cops are making some progress but need the assistance of the community to solve the case.
So we are assiduously pursuing our investigation. We are following some strong leads in this case. However, we are still appealing to members of the public, because based on where we are at, we are sure that there are persons in the community who are able to assist us in advancing this investigation. So we're appealing to them to come forward and tell us what they know.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.